Hello, and welcome back to another Chris McPherson Show, Cricket Daily. And this one is all talking IPL. The IPL 2026 is back underway and already delivering highlights and chaos, big scores, massive chases, and some more breakout stars. And you've already got a couple of the heavyweight sides that are wobbling. So let's dig into it. Let's talk about all the teams, how they've performed to this point. We'll do it as we did with our PSL update with a team-by-team recap. Of course, if you want to stay up to date with all of our cricket and other sports, make sure to hit subscribe on the channel. If you're enjoying the content, hit like on the video and get involved in the comments and tell us who's been disappointing, who's been surprising, whether it be players or teams thus far in this edition of the IPL. We'll start at the top with the Punjab Kings. They are 2-0. They beat the Gujarat Titans, chasing down 162, and then also beat the Chennai Super Kings, chasing 209 away from home. The headlines for them so far, Cooper Connolly with 72 not out in that chase against Gujarat, match winning the young Aussie star, making an impact in his first appearance here. You then look at Shreyas Iyer, a nice half century at almost 200 strike rate against CSK, and Priyansh Araya, 39 from 11 power play destruction. That's an over 300 strike rate for him. So that's absolutely someone to watch. They look by far the most complete team in the early stages, but it is a very, very small sample size so far, just 7 games done. In second, we've got the Rajasthan Royals. They are 1-0. They also beat Chennai Super Kings, bowling them out for 127. And Vaibhav Suryavanshi, the young Indian star, 52 off 17 was the headline here. A great effort from their bowling stock. Suryavanshi was well supported by Yashavi Jaiswal as well with 38 not out. The young guns are continuing to shine for Rajasthan, and they are going to be a team to watch here with the bowling attack to go alongside them. We move on then to Royal Challengers Bengaluru, the defending champions. They got things started by beating Sunrisers Hyderabad. They chased 202 down in 15.4 overs. But it wasn't just their batsmen that were the talking points. Jacob Duffy, the Kiwi with the ball, 3 for 22 from his 4 overs, struck well and bowled economically. Considering the massive runs that were scored against them, that's a really standout performance. Devdutt Padikkal got 61 off 26 in the chase, but of course it was the man, the most experienced of them, Virat Kohli, 69 not out off 38. Their title defence absolutely off to a flyer despite the absence of Josh Hazlewood. We then move on to the Delhi Capitals. They beat Lucknow Super Giants away from home. Samir Rizvi was the headline for them, 70 not out. Tristan Stubbs, a wonderful cameo alongside him, 39 not out as well. Very impressive batting display from them, especially considering they had their backs against the wall at one stage at 26 for 4 and managed to convert that into a win. It was gritty. It was composed. That shows they've got some resilience. Their middle order depth is really strong as well. So they are certainly a team to watch as they continue on with the multiple facets of their team ready to fire. The Mumbai Indians are also 1-0. They beat the Kolkata Knight Riders. KKR set 221, but it was no target impossible for Mumbai. Ryan Rickerton, 81 off 43. Rohit Sharma, 78 off 38. They had a 148-run opening stand, which absolutely set the tone for a monster chase, and it just shows how scary their batting depth is. They're no mugs with the ball either, but they're batting absolutely the headline at the moment. Next up, Sunrisers Hyderabad. They are 1-1. They got a loss to RCB first up. They then beat Kolkata Knight Riders. Some of the names to watch in terms of it, Heinrich Klaassen with a half century, Abhishek Sharma just shy of one with 48, Travis Head 46 as well, posting 226. This is a team with a very, very high ceiling, but a reasonably low floor as well. It's high risk, it's high reward. They're going to be a roller coaster to support and watch this year, but it may be a good enough roller coaster that will deliver you to some playoffs cricket. The teams that are under pressure, the Kolkata Knight Riders, 0-2. They lost to Mumbai. They conceded a chase of 221. They lost to Sunrisers Hyderabad, again, 226. The positives for them is they've certainly got some runs in them, as those numbers suggest. Ajinkya Rahane got 67 in one of their early games, and Chris Raghavanshi back-to-back 50s, but their bowling attack is leaking badly. If they can tighten up the economy of their bowling attack, strike with some more consistent wickets, and defend some of these monster totals that they're setting, they're going to be right there when the whips are cracking. But this tournament, despite its length, can be over before it starts for you if you get off to too sluggish a start. The work is needed soon from Kolkata. The Chennai Super Kings, well, they're in trouble as well. They're 0-2 at the bottom of the ladder. They were bowled out for 127 versus the Rajasthan Royals, which shows some frailties in their batting lineup. They did post 209 versus the Punjab Kings, but again, lost, not defending totals. There are some small positives. Ayush Matre getting a 73 is probably the biggest of those. Shivam Dubé shown some batting potential and form as well. But they need their bowlers to step up here and help them to defend some of these totals. Next up, we've got Gujarat Titans. They have lost the one game to the Punjab Kings. They just had a number of starts, but no one really going on with it in this first game. Again, a very small sample size, so not too much to fear just at the moment. But again, you don't want that to mount and slide into an 0-3 start. And last but not least, we've got the Lucknow Super Giants. They lost to the Delhi Capitals. No shame in that, but the challenge was after a really good start for their bowling innings, they had Delhi 26 for 4. They fell away from there. And it's just about working out how to utilise their spin to try and tighten those middle overs and continue on with the back of a really good start like that. Again, a really small sample size. Nothing to stress about just yet, but certainly will be a worry if that trend emerges and continues on. In terms of the standouts so far, Cooper Connolly, 72 not out. That match-winning debut was absolutely phenomenal. Young Vaibhav Suryavanshi as well, 52 from 17. Got off to an absolute flyer versus CSK. Devdutt Padikkal was really impressive for mine with his 61 from 26. Samir Rizvi as well, 70 not out under pressure, doing the business there. And Jacob Duffy, the 3 for 22 on debut. A huge impact spell. He's showing that he is absolutely a top-line bowler for RCB. Before we wrap the next few fixtures, we've got back-to-back double headers coming to us over the next couple of days. Tonight, Australian Eastern Daylight Time, 9 p.m, we've got Mumbai up against Delhi. The Indians taking on the capital. Star power everywhere. The headline story, Jasprit Bumrah versus Lungi Ngidi. Bumrah, sustained, has been one of the best white ball bowlers in world cricket for a number of years now. Ngidi is continuing to take his cricket to another level. You throw in the firepower of the two batting lineups, Mumbai's firepower, Rohit Sharma, Tilak Varma, Suryakumar Yadav. While the Capitals, their response, well, they've got Rahul, they've got Pathum Nissanka, they've got David Miller. This is a huge early test for both, but it's possibly an absolute heavyweight clash in terms of the headlines, both with bat and ball. Following that up tonight will be in the early hours, Australian Eastern Daylight Time, Gujarat versus Rajasthan. The top orders here, youth versus class, the experience of Shubman Gill with Joss Butler and Sai Sudarashan. Up against Rajasthan's Vaibhav Suryavanshi, Yashavi Jaiswal and Dhruv Jurel. That is a stacked top order on both sides. If they both fire, it could be monster numbers we're looking at. Whoever's top three probably fires will probably win. It's as simple as that. We head to tomorrow, and we've got the early game is Sunrisers Hyderabad versus Lucknow Super Giants. Super Giants chasing their first win. Hyderabad looking to continue some more settled form. Hyderabad, Ishan Kishan, Travis Head, Abhishek Sharma. That's explosive. But then look on the other side for the Super Giants. Mitchell Marsh, Rishabh Pant, Nicholas Puran. This could absolutely be fireworks. If it becomes a shootout, both sides are built for it. But it's all about whether or not Super Giants can get the consistency from their team. And the last one in the two doubleheaders is RCB up against CSK. Royal Challengers Bengaluru, Chennai Super Kings. A massive early season clash for multiple reasons. Two big powerhouses, but RCB have already got one win. CSK already 0-2 and under pressure. But the headline here has to be Virat Kohli versus MS Dhoni. Two icons, huge stakes. One of the biggest head-to-head individual matchups in the IPL. Most of the experience, most of the fans, all of the things you want to see. Kohli's already shown some form. What can we see from Dhoni? We'll wait and see. Well, Punjab is setting the benchmark. RCB, Mumbai Indians and Rajasthan looking dangerous. And CSK and the Kolkata Knight Riders are already starting to tiptoe into must-win territory. This is absolutely an edition of the IPL that is going to continue to throw up storylines, controversy and chaos, and we cannot wait. If you've enjoyed today's show, make sure to hit like on the video. If you want to see more of your cricket and other sports news, then of course hit subscribe. Get involved in the comments and let us know who did we miss the mark with today. who's going to make a surge up the ladder, who's going to go on the slide. And of course, if you want to stay up to date with all your sports shorts, make sure to come and find us on your favorite social media channels, whether it be Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, or X. You can find us at The Chris Mack Show. A huge thanks to you for tuning in to another one of your daily doses on the cricket here on your home of the black and white of sports, no grey opinions, The Chris McPherson Show.